What's up, guys? I just got my miners from Innosilicon, and I wanted to do this tutorial for everyone who doesn't know how to set them up, install them properly. So I thought, why not to do a step-by-step tutorial for every beginner who doesn't know anything about it. And I will show you in this tutorial every single move you need to do, everything you need, so just watch it and let's get going. This is the miner, of course, and we got here a power supply. Now if you haven't ordered a power supply, that's pretty bad. I advise you to order one urgently. Of course, you can try to get it from somewhere else. These are the connectors that you need. You will need 7 of these. You have 8 connectors on this power supply, but we will just use 7 of them on this miner. This is a 1400 watt power supply, and I ordered it with the miners because I didn't want to use another brand on the miner. So it's pretty easy to connect the power supply. Now what you will also need is a power supply cable. You will find this in any electronics store. I don't have it here to show you, but you will find this in any electronics store. It's a normal PC cable. So don't forget to turn on the power supply, because of course otherwise your miner won't turn on. But I will leave it off for now. I suggest you to leave it off as well. Make all the connections, and when you're ready then turn on the power supply. Now let's see how the power supply is connected to the miner. So I'll just put them next to another, just like this. What you want to do is take the first connector and connect it here to the motherboard. Take the connector that reaches best, and that would be this one. As you can see, it is not together with other connectors. It's not tied to other connectors like these ones. For example, here are 4 connectors tied to another, and this is alone, so we will use this one because this is a long way from here to here, so you will need this connector to be connected here. Now after you connected this one, just go ahead and connect every of these 8 connectors. I recommend you to connect the far side first. Now about the connections, you cannot mistake, because the connector is made that way, so you cannot put it inside the wrong way, so you will be able to put it inside only the right way. but if you want to, just for a tip, you have this towards you if you are holding the miner like this, and you will have a bit of plastic here as well where this snaps on, but anyway, you can't connect it wrong, so don't worry about that. You will also hear a snap when you connect it properly. If you don't hear the snap, just try to push a bit harder. Maybe you haven't connected properly. So once you have all of these 8 connectors on and the other one here, that's about all here. I think I said before, I mean at the beginning of the video, that you will need 7 of 8 connectors. I mean you need, let's see, 9 of 10 connectors, because there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so you will need 9 connectors power supply. The last thing you want to do, if you have done this, is connect this power cable and turn on the power supply. I won't do it because the miner is very noisy and you will not hear anything. I have another 2 miners already working, so I will show you how to do the rest of it on the 2 miners, because they are not in this room, so it's not so much noisy. I will put this aside, power on the miner, and that's it. You will not have anything to do about the miner, just let it there. Oh, I forgot to tell you, sorry. Of course you have to connect it to the internet. Here is the connector, and I also have here a cable, so just plug it in like that. So that's it with the miner. I will take this off. Now the next thing you want to do is to connect to the miner to make the settings. So I'll just take the miner back a bit. Let me just take off the power supply. Now, first thing you need to be careful of is that you have to be connected on the same internet, so you want to be LAN connected. Now, as you can see here, it says default IP, it's 192.168.1.254. so we will enter this IP address on our browser to connect to the miner while it's powered on. So you can see here I'm already connected, but just for me to show you, I will enter it again. So enter the IP address and hit enter, and you will see this page. Now the first thing you want to do is to update your miner's firmware. So to do that, we will open a new page and navigate to Innosilicon web page, and because we have the A4 Plus miner, we will go to this section, and now go to support, downloads. So one more time, select the pre-order A4 Plus link, scroll down, hit support, and it will throw you directly here. Now go to downloads, and you will see here the A4 Plus miner support download. Click it, and now we will have to scroll down. Now if you read here, you will see that it says if you have a firmware build date before the 24th 11 2016, 17, you must upgrade to through a memory card, but your miner should be another date, another build date. Let's see, we go to system overview. So system overview, let it load. So this miner's build date is, let's see, build date 05 January 2018, right? So that means we don't have to upgrade to a memory card, and we can upgrade the miner directly on the web page of the miner here. So what you want to do is scroll down a little bit more. You can see here the hardware version G19. On the overview it's G19. So scroll down a bit more. No, these ones are for the memory card update. We won't use this one. We will need another link. Let's scroll back up. This one. So what you want to do is click on this, and this will download you the update.bin file. I have already downloaded it to save time. I will show you. I have it here in my documents, here, this one. So download it, and don't forget where you have put the file. Now you want to go to the miner, go to system, upgrade, click on that, and now you want to hit choose file, choose your file from here, and hit apply. I won't do this because I have already updated the firmware, but what will happen, you will see here a percentage bar, and just wait for it to reach 100%, and then your miner will restart. You will hear the miner going very loud, because that's how it powers on. The fans are at maximum speed when the miners are powering on. Then you will have to refresh the page. You can just delete all of this after your miner has restarted and hit enter again on the same IP, and just wait for your page to be loaded. Now after it's loaded up, the next thing you wanna do is go to network. I mean, you can of course leave this IP address, that won't be a problem, but for example if you want to have 2 or 3 or 4 miners and not a single one, you will have to change the IP address of every miner, because otherwise there will be an IP conflict, so they won't work. Now if you have a single miner, just leave it like this. If you have more miners, go here on the network tab and scroll down. You will see here the IP address of your miner, and you can change this IP address. Let's say you wanna put 20 instead of 254, right? So choose whatever IP address you want, but just make sure that none of your home devices or wherever you have your internet, make sure that none of your devices are using the same IP like the one you want to write on your miner. So I will put this, let's go with 19. I will put this IP address, hit save and apply, and now my miner will restart. And now we will have to wait a bit until it's fully restarted. You have seen the success message over there, and you can see it already changed the IP address. So now if we try to go on the old IP address, that was 254, hit enter. Oh, I think this is my other miner, but normally you won't be able to see anything when you go to the other to that IP address. Now what you have to do is go to the new address, which is this one, right? So next thing you want to do is of course find a wallet and a pool. You will need a pool to mine on and a wallet. Now for the wallet I'm using an Android phone. Just go on the Play Store and type LTC wallet, and you will get a wallet application. You will be able to create a new wallet. It's very simple, so just go ahead and do that. I don't know any other wallets because I'm using that one and it's a good one. The next thing you want to do is find a pool. So you can use this pool if you want to. Let me just see if I can. So I'm using this pool. Just go ahead and type in this address on your web browser and you will end up here. Now I have already created an account, but you can create one just right now. So create an account, and after that what you want to do after you created the account, you want to go to help, and you will see here all of these pool addresses. Now in order for your miner to mine on this pool, you will have to choose one of these addresses. For me, because I'm in Europe, I will choose the first one, so just copy this address and you want to go back to your miner here and go to miner configuration, wait for it to load, and scroll down and you will see here a config button, this one, the blue one. So hit config and it will ask you for a password. Now the default password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and then hit enter. You will be logged in and you will now be able to change the settings, because otherwise you are not able to change them. You have saw they were grayed out. Now what you want to do is just wait for it again to load. You can see that it's loading. Now it's fully loaded, and enter here the address. I have already done that because I'm already mining with this. Enter here the address you have just copied. Okay, now we have to go back to the pool and go to my account. Here you can see I have 3 workers. You can already add a worker if you want to, and you can also delete them from here. Now let's say you don't have any worker here, but normally you will have one already. But if you don't, just type in whatever username you want here. It will begin with your username you created for the account, which is this one over here for me, and you can write whatever you want here. I suggest you just to write a number, let's say 4, and a password. Just hit 1 or 4 or whatever password you want to, and after that just click add worker. You can see that the system added the worker. Now what you want to do is copy this, go back to the miner and write it down here. Now after the dot you will have to write what you have entered here in this space. In this example is 4. And now just enter the password, which for me was 4. Once you have done this, just go to the bottom of the page and now you will see here the settings for the mining. Now I'm using these settings. You can also use any other settings. I'm using the high hash rate settings with 26 VID, which for me is good. Now if you wanna be efficient and you don't care about the high hash rate, you can go with the high efficient frequency, and you can play with this VID. I think you can see here it says efficient. You can choose 25. I don't want that, so I will use these settings. Once you have done these settings, just go ahead and hit submit all. I won't do it because my miner is already mining, so I don't want to change that. I will also delete this worker that I created because I don't need it. So once you have done that, the last thing you want to do is go ahead and make the settings of your account on litecoinpool.org, because otherwise you won't get paid. So what you want to do is, let's say, scroll down, select your time zone, your currency, the email, and I use all of these checked, as you can see. And this is the wallet ID. So you have just created a wallet on your mobile phone. Now when you log into your wallet, you will see a plus sign. You wanna press that, and it will pop up something on the bottom of the screen, and you will see the possibility to receive or send Litecoins in this case. So what you want to do is press receive, and your wallet ID will be shown. Just copy that wallet ID here, so you will get paid in that wallet. And I think that's all. You won't have to do anything else. Just go ahead and click here save settings, and you're done. You can restart your miner again, check if it's mining, and that's it. You have done everything. So thanks for watching, and if you wanna buy me a beer, I will leave a link in the description with my wallet ID.